everyone. We're gonna start a project now. There's two different parts. There's a part one, which is this guy right here. It's more of a cartoon version called You Can Draw a Toucan, part one. And then this is a more simplified version. And then if you want to try a harder version, I'll be teaching this one in another video. And this is You Can Draw a Toucan part two. So a little bit more of a realistic version. Or feel free to try both. So I'm going to start with this one, and I will upload a picture of this so that you can follow along with the numbers as well. And I'm going to do it in Sharpie so that you can see what I'm doing while I'm drawing, but please definitely go ahead and start drawing in pencil in case you make a mistake. That way you can erase and go back and adjust. Okay, so let's get started. So if you're looking at this here, we're going to start with a circle right in the center of your paper. Okay, and within our circle, we're going to do another circle. Okay, so that's number one, and that's number two. I'm going to go ahead, you can color this in now. I have a Sharpie, so I'm going to color mine in. You can color it in with pencil. You can wait until after and color the whole thing in with crayon. If you want to trace something for a circle, that's also fine, just to get you started. Okay, so now I have the pupil and I have the highlight, and I'm going to do number three, which is a much larger circle around the outside. Okay, so number four is going to be this line right up here. So it's going to start above the eye and go all the way down, kind of like the letter J. Just backwards. Okay, so you're starting above the eye, you're going out, 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 and then you're stopping just below. Can you see where my marker is? Just below where the circle stops. Okay, now we're going to give it an S. So we're going to curve up and then back down. So you're going to start at the end here, and you're going to curve up and then back down, and you're going to end right on his eye. That's going to be the top of his beak. So now let's give him the bottom of his beak. And you're going to start just a little bit in. And this one's just going to be like a U. Okay, so that's number 6. And if you mess up, if you're wanting to go in it with Sharpie, go ahead and just make some of your lines a little bit thicker. So number 7, we're going to do the back of his head. So still starting here. Then you're going to come out. And you're going to go down. Okay. I'm doing the front of his body. Number 8. I'll wait a second. Give you a minute to catch up. Number 9 is going to be just connecting the bottom here with a curved line. Okay. And then you're going to keep going. Number 10, I combined 6 and 7. But number 10 would be to add this here, when we've already done that. So don't even worry about that. Step number 11 is up here. Just going to give him a little curved line. This will eventually be right here. Number 12, you're going to do a big old loop that we'll color in gray later. So this loops down, up, and connects to the back of the eye. And you can see he's starting to come together. Okay. Number 13 is going to be this loop of the body. So you're going to do like a big upside down U or an N. Number 14 we're going to move on to. And we're going to add in the front part of his beak. So right here, just a little curved line. And you can color that in as well. Number 15 is adding in this line, 15 and 16 both. You can do them at the same time. So 1, 2. And feel free to pause if you need a break. This is not something we would necessarily draw all in one day. We're going to go on to 17, which are his little feet. These are also just U's. And if you notice, they start right here at the inside of his body. So I'm just going to do it like that in 2 lines. Number 18 is going to be our top line. And this is going to be a kind of curvy-ish line. This is called an organic line when it's bumpy like that. And we'll give it the bottom part of his tree, number 19. Okay, and number 20 is the sides of his tail. And these aren't as wide as his body. It's in a little bit more. Think of like parentheses, but just switched. And then number 21. And then there you have it. There is your toucan, part 1. And I'll do a speed drawing of how to color it in after.